Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be wear testing the new L'Oreal Paris True Match Hyaluron Tinted Balm Foundation. Woo! Say that 5 times fast. This has been so requested. You guys have been hounding me to do a wear test, so we're gonna get into it. I have already tried the product. I do really like it, but I wanna show you guys how it applies. I wanna take you through my day. We just need to jump to me with no makeup. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. I have already primed. I'm using Isamaya on the forehead and Tarte Smoothing Primer on my trouble area right here. So we are set to go. And I really like my eye makeup today too. I will link and list everything in the description box for you guys. So check that out, including my cute halter from Target. Love it. So cute. I have it kind of tied so I don't like flash you guys. Oh my God, thank you so much. This is exactly what I needed.
Have a nice video.
I will, thank you. I'm not even gonna pretend. I have already worn this foundation and it is awesome. It does come with a little sponge and I'm gonna use a sponge on half the face and then a brush on the other so you guys can see the difference. I never like this kind of a product. The only reason that I'm loving this so much is it makes your skin look flawless. It sinks into the skin. Do you guys know how many times in videos I'm like, I don't like when foundation lays on top of the skin and gets fingerprinty and moves around. This formula covers, it's buildable, but it sinks in, which I love. I love. Prepare to be amazed. I did not think this would work as well as it does because you put this on. Are we seeing this? Like, I'll just do a little stamp for you guys to see. It's a balm, but it covers. A lot of the other balms that I have tried, even high end, we're talking Danessa Myricks, we're talking Laura Mercier, I think they have lacked the amount of coverage that this provides. This actually, as you press it in and blend it in, it becomes one with your skin. Okay, now I'm trying not to do too dark a foundation recently, so this is shade 2. I actually first tried shade 2.5. I felt like it was a little bit dark, but now I'm looking in the monitor and I'm like, but is this too light? It doesn't oxidize, but by the time I put bronzer and everything else on, it looks very, very nice. So you do really want to press this into the skin before you go and layer on top of your trouble areas. Like I'm going to put a little more coverage right here where we can see my pigment showing through. But I just want to lay down a real even amount of coverage and I'm pressing the product in. Because I have my own brush line, I do love going in with this guy and getting around the nose just a little bit. I don't want as much product on my nose. It's really helpful for that. Also, if you do have this brush, I'm gonna go ahead and say that taking it in the actual balm, coating the brush nice. You're gonna go in and you can pat on any of the areas where you want more coverage. Another thing that's really random about this formula, and it is 80% skincare, there's hyaluronic acid in here, so think of it more like a skincare balm. Like we are gonna set this with powder, it's not gonna stay looking shiny. I personally don't like super shiny foundations, super dewy foundations, you guys know that. But this is so juicy, you can go lightly underneath the eye before you go in with concealer, and I swear to you, it preps the under eye area beautifully. If you have oily skin, this is not your foundation. If you have combo, dry skin, wrinkles, fine lines, texture, dehydrated skin, you need some nourishment. You want nourishment and coverage and you want it to look natural, this is gonna be for you. It does have a light fragrance. It's not aggressive and it does not last all day, but to note that is in there. Also, can we give a shout out to the compact? You get to put your little sponge in here, which is one of the few sponges that I will actually use. We're gonna go in on the other side of the face with a brush just to see how that goes. I haven't tried this. I'm curious if I take my ES2, what will happen here? A much, much lighter amount of coverage is going on. That's something that I do love about the ES2. So I'm painting on the face and then I'm gonna flip. But you can see that this is giving you a much more natural kind of amount of coverage versus this side. Wow, the sponge is really the way to go if you want a lot of coverage. And a brush like the ES2 is going to be just really giving you that your skin but better moment. But let's try the brush side. Let's try something that's more densely packed and see what happens here. Yeah, there you go. Holy smokes. What I like about this Balm foundation is you can get coverage. It's amazing, and it does not move around or get gloppy or weird. It just looks fresh. Okay, let's take a little bit here. Dude, it does not exaggerate fine lines either. We're gonna go in with a cream bronzer from LYS. Are you seeing how well creams are blending on top of this? Like the foundation is somehow not moving, and it's just staying like perfectly blended. It's not getting patchy or moving. Everything is working well together. So this definitely plays beautifully with cream anything. Blush, blush, blush. We're gonna amp up the glow a little more. This is so not my norm, but let's go for it with a little Peach and Lily. If you're looking to extend the wear time of this product, because it is a nourishing balm, it is dominantly skincare, you want to lock it in with something that is going to amplify the hold. So I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible. The crazy thing with this foundation is it feels like you have absolutely nothing on the skin. It literally feels like I'm not wearing makeup. So I love that. I am gonna take you with me through my day, and we will do a final check-in at the end of it so we can see how this makeup wore all day long. This makeup is ridiculous. Literally, like, look at how flawless close up. She went a little heavy with the nose contour today, but it is looking so nice. I'm going to show you in a few different lighting scenarios. This is in front of my mirror in the bathroom. I love how this feels. It does not feel slimy and greasy and oily, but it's not dry and like sucking the life out of my face either. It's perfect. I am super, super impressed. And I think most people that try this, if you have drier skin, mature skin, oily skin, this is not for you. And even like normal skin, unless you like glass skin, I don't think this is for you either, but everyone else, it's so nice. Okay, let's go in here. Also, what do we think about the lighter foundation? I kind of love it. I don't really match my body, but there's something about it that I'm liking versus a lot of the more orange toned foundations that I have been using and failing with. I think this, maybe a little more bronzer next time, but I think it works. Okay, now we're outside. Ugh, I already want to go back in. It is muggy and hot and sweaty. 10 out of 10. I love. My unbotoxed forehead loves this. We're feeling cute. Here's a much better close-up of just how good this is wearing. So when I say that my lines are moisturized, like they're still there, but the lines are not enhanced. It looks like my skin is perfectly moisturized without being goopy, and that is what I love about this. I could use a little bit of touch-up at this point, but I haven't powdered nothing. All right, so I want to ask you, James, you don't hold back. What do you think of my makeup?
I think you look beautiful.
Yes?
Yeah, James approved.
James approved.
Totally.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be wearing this a lot. We are at Sunset right now. We're gonna get dinner, we're headed to the grocery real quick, and I haven't had to touch up. James, what have you done?
I got lasagna and a pizza.
That looks so
It's not
I know you got it, what do you call it?
par baked.
Par baked.
It means I got more baking to do.
The hair is giving, I do not care, I cannot be bothered. There is a bug in here, no.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Fire.
You guys don't understand. Wait, does my under eye look bad at all today? Because last night, you can zoom in. I think it kind of does look bad. I didn't bring it up. Right here, do you see this? Right here. The makeup's doing pretty great. I look a little wild and weird because it is literally the end of the day and I have not touched up. But story time real quick. I was sitting outside at the end of my day relaxing. James is cooking. I'm on my phone, scrolling, enjoying my best life. And then a bug literally flew in my ear. Like I could hear this like, it sounded like from another planet, okay? And my reaction was not to use this hand to go, right here. No, for some reason, because I think I was holding my phone, I took this hand and I like scratched the crap out of my, like I kind of punched myself in the face. I'm so happy I don't have a bruise. I was very concerned about that. So I was sat with an ice pack for like the next 15 minutes. It was dramatic. I cried like a baby. So I do not mess around with the bug situation in Texas. I have like a crop signal. What is this? Did some other like extraterrestrial life come and claim me? I mean, what is that? I was getting my nails done and the nail tech is like, what happened here? What is that? And I'm like, I don't even know. The mosquitoes, they recognize my face and they're like, her, go, get her. Anyway, all right. How's my makeup?
Beautiful.
It really is, right? You guys already know I love this. I have had it on all day. Legitimately, no BS. I will be wearing this again and again and again, just because I feel like it's so hydrating without being overly oily or goopy or waxy. I love 10 out of 10. Go check this out unless you have oily skin. Everybody else, go check it out. You will not be disappointed. And other than that, you guys, go and have a great day, whatever you are doing. If you like wear tests and you want more of them, please give the video a thumbs up. I love you, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.